Hi everybody, Adam from LS2 Helmets. I want to show you how to remove and reinstall the inner liner and cheek pads on your LS2 COPTER helmet. So first thing I want to do, I'm going to grab a helmet rest. You could grab a microfiber cloth, a towel, something soft to place that helmet onto so you're not going to scratch that paint job. So we're going to flip that helmet forward here just so you can see everything. Now first thing I'm going to do is remove the cheek pads, which is super easy. Just make sure your chin strap is released. So from there, just pull out ever so gently, slide that chin strap through the cheek pad and pull down and out on those cheek pads. So the cheek pads are held in by 4 pegs here, which line up to the 4 holes here on the inside of the helmet. So we do the same thing on the other side. Remember, pull that chin strap through and just pull out and down. So that has removed our 2 cheek pads. From there, we're going to remove our inner liner. Now this one's pretty easy. Just pull out on the pegs here on the back of the helmet. It looks like we got 3 lined up. And on the front, you're just gonna grab underneath of that liner and pull out and down. And that will release the pegs and tabs from the inside of that shell here. So they're held in right here along the front of the helmet with this little trim piece. Now to reinstall everything, now that you've got it removed, now you can go ahead and wash these, replace these, whatever you need to do. I'm just gonna kind of go in the reverse order. So I always like to line everything up first and just kind of get it placed in position. Now from there, I start with the front of the liner and then I'll work my way back. So just go ahead and get these pieces lined up. And you're trying to get these to slot in underneath of this trim piece right here on the front of the helmet. There you go. Sometimes if you lift up and in, it'll help you line everything up a little bit easier. And you'll feel it when it starts to seat in the correct position. There we go. Takes a little bit of doing, but once you get it lined up, it does slot into place. So now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. There we go. So now all my tabs are slotted in underneath of this trim piece. I can move on to the back of the helmet here. Now remember we got the 3 pegs. We're just going to line those up. I usually do the center one first and then the 2 outside ones like so. So you can see them here. All right, that's locked in this position. Now we move on to the cheek pads. Doesn't matter which way you start with on these. So from there, we're going to start with the back of the cheek pad and slot it into the back of the helmet, in between the EPS liner and the shell here, and tucked underneath of this trim piece. So from there, we'll just get these tucked in. Start with those, and that'll kind of tuck in and back. And then we line up that other piece here, like so. We thread our chin strap back through the cheek pad. And then from there, we just go ahead and find our 4 pegs and slot those in. Should be one more up here. There it is. And once I've got that reinstalled, I just go ahead and tuck this ear flap in behind the upper liner. Just gives you a more comfortable fit and feel, like so. And don't forget to pull your chin strap neck piece here through. Now we go on to the last cheek pad here. So again, we're going to start in the back. We're going to line it up in this little slot here. So you can see I push it in and slide it ever so slightly to the back to give me enough room to slot in the front here. So once I can do that, I just kind of give it a good little push to make sure it seats under that trim ring. I get my chin strap pushed back through the cheek pad along with the cover, the chin strap cover. And now I can line up the pegs on the cheek pad with the holes on the inside of the helmet here. So 1, 2, sometimes it helps if you get your fingers in behind there, you can help line it up with the hole. 3, and there should be one more here. Oh, there it is at the bottom. And let's get it lined up again. 4, And now tuck that ear flap back underneath of that liner, like so. Now we're fully reinstalled. Everything's in the correct position. We are ready to go for a ride. Off we go.